By Muslims, I don't take credit for that. It's something that everyone else is doing the same thing, because it's an understanding that the Christians are not learning from. So when they are exposed to the Muslim interaction, they learn that this is the case. So Bob comes along and he wants to interject. Fine, he can interject. So he comes along while I was about to go to, because I only came for a slight time period, because I have to go to a wedding, right? People think, dress for the occasion. I don't come in my wedding dress. Well, I'm not getting wedding in my first place. I go home and they get changed. But what happened is, this guy, this individual, Soko Films, because I'm exposing Soko Films now, right? So take his picture on his face as well, his smile. So what he does, so he comes along in the middle of a discussion with Bob, when I said, look, I'm not interested in the discussion right now. If you really want to debate and discuss, I asked him, do you want to debate? He says, yes. I said, fine. We will debate on a ladder properly. Now, name me. What's your name? Because I don't want to debate a cartoon character. I want to debate a real person. What do you want to debate? The topic and the day of the debate. I want to know when you want to debate so I can give you the time for you to prepare. So we will organize a proper debate, because you're so much become a heckler in the park, like with everyone else. So you come here to heckle me, and I said, no, I'm not going to do that. If you really want to debate, we will debate on the ladder. Guess what happened? Soko Film recorded this like everyone else. Have you seen? I want all to go and watch his edition or watch his mutilation of the event that was recorded. He presents himself as if like Bob comes along and asks me for a debate, and I don't want to debate, I run away. And all his fan base saying, oh, Mansur, look at that, he's so scared to debate. He never put up the whole conversation when I am offering Bob a proper opportunity to debate on the ladder, not a shouting context like what he's good at.
So Fox News tactic.
Yeah, shouting context. I said, we will debate on the ladder, a proper debate. So you just need to arrange a time, a date, and tell me your name. So I'm not going to debate Dennis the Menace or Bob the whatever in a cartoon character. I'm going to debate a real person. That was the condition that I left. Did this individual, you, Mr. What's your name?
Shameless.
What's your name? Shameless individual. Didn't put any of that. Why? I'm asking you now, because it's between you and me. Why did you mutilate the discussion and not put up the discussion where I said clearly, and many other recorders, many other channels recorded it, right?
I like your haircut.
Why? Oh, now he likes my haircut.
Yeah, cool.
Why did you mutilate and not put up my offer of a proper debate? Because that's what I was asking Bob to do.
Are you finished?
Why? Yes.
Okay, debate is that.
Go on. I want you to respond. Because you are now accused of intellectual dishonesty. You are now accused of what? A man who has no integrity. One moment, my friend. A man who has no integrity. A man who has no shame to mutilate the conversation.
Right.
How do you expect to spread the gospel like that?
Yeah.
Why would you spread your gospel by lying?
You got
by
shame
manipulating?
because you criticize the Bible on a daily basis.
So that means you can lie
when
on us.
someone challenges your Quran, your cop-out is you don't know Arabic. Just like you told this brother a couple of minutes ago.
What?
Yeah.
What did they do?
Say, if you don't know Arabic,
this is another tactic again.
Why should I discuss the Arabic with
My ustad,
if you don't speak the Arabic?
I asked
That's what
this
Gollum said
individual,
to Paperboy.
how does he intellectually justify his dishonesty and the lack of integrity? What was his response? No, I'm not going to speak to you, my friend, until he gives us a reason why he mutilated the video and tried to present as if I ran away from his friend, his champion, Bob the Destroyer, or what is it? Bob the Builder, a cartoon character. Now, why do you have lack of integrity, and why are you intellectually dishonest? Answer.
Okay, paper.
Answer.
You're the baby.
Answer.
Bob the Builder.
Answer.
Build an answer.
That's what he should say.
Let me say the
Our
record.
discussion will
let
never
me say the
begin
record straight.
until this
Gollum,
continues.
let me say the record straight.
Go ahead.
When I got into the discussion, I got late into the discussion of that debate that you were having with a American tourist on the divinity of Christ, right? And then Bob challenged you on that particular topic. And then 5 minutes later, that's when I came in. So I came late into the discussion.
So that means you're going to
Hold
change.
on a second, which means that I did not intentionally edit the first 10 or 15 minutes.
It wasn't the first, it was later.
Simply because I came late into the discussion.
Okay.
So the title of the video
Apology
that I put,
accepted.
hold on a second. The title of the video that I put there was quite simply the truth. I said Mansur that Mansur doesn't want to answer about Christ's divinity because he needs to attend a wedding. And that's exactly what you said on camera. So I don't know why you're calling me a deceiver.
I'll tell you why you're a
When I
deceiver.
specifically put
I request
something, you say, I'm going into a
everyone.
wedding.
I request everyone
Okay,
to go and watch the clip that you put up.
Yeah, on content of everything.
Wait a second. You can actually look at the time frame because the event happened in a timeline. It wasn't where time froze, right? Time went from past, present to future on a timeline. So when we compare several channels recording that was recorded, you can get the timeline when it started.
What do you say, Mansur? You're going to debate
Let me finish.
of the builder on
Let
the
me
divinity
finish.
of Christ.
Let me finish, you intellectually dishonest
is that
individual.
your point?
Intellectually dishonest individual, let me finish. Because that's what you'll be known as, with no integrity. So when we compare all the video recordings, you will see that you are actually there. Even when I was making that statement. But when you didn't only do that, you actually cut the conversation. So anyone, they can follow the clips from every single channel
please do.
and compare and see where he is cutting it off. So he was there and he was recording, but he changed.
All right,
Excuse me,
paperwork,
no.
paperwork.
So
I think it's running away
it is
there for the
not
debate
an
now.
excuse that I
I
wasn't
already
there.
answered you, so
No,
deal with him
it is
now.
not. Hang on.
Deal with him now.
Oh, you want to debate him? Okay, that's fine. Go on, debate him.
I want to listen to you.
No, don't debate him.
But he's not debating him. He's not debating him. You can't force him to debate him.
So now what we have is this individual is
You
still
can't
trying
force him
to
to
cover up his lies. Lying once isn't good enough. He lies again to cover up his lies. You know about the lies? Do you know something about
Hey,
the
you
lies?
lie about the Quran, bro.
If you lie once,
You lie about the Quran.
you have to
You say
make
that
up
the
so
Quran
many
has
other
not
lies
been
to cover up
changed,
your
that
lies.
it's been preserved.
Right.
Door by door,
So now-
letter by letter,
Again,
bow by
another
bow.
accusation.
You've been thoroughly
Another
exposed on
accusation.
that. DCCI has
Now,
thoroughly
I'm actually
exposed you,
debating him. You know
and
what's
that's
happening?
why you're upset with me
These
and everybody
individuals have no integrity.
we
I
go.
made statements even before the debate with Hatton, the one who squeaks, what's it called? Screams, right?
else. Yeah, what's the point? What's your
I'll
point?
make
What's your point? Get to the
the
point.
point that he's just made now. I
Well-
never said in any of my
Yes, you have.
interaction, you see, he cut me off. I never stated in any of my interactions ever in this park or in my recorded appearance anywhere else that the Hafs Qur'ans, for example, are exactly the same. We even had a discussion on the ladder. It's recorded in SC Dawa channel.
Well, you did
Right,
say not a
right,
dot
right.
on
Where
letter.
we showed
Preserved.
from a big chart where all the differences, even in articulation, whether you say
boring, bro. I'm getting
wasama or wasama, do you see the differences in
vocal
elongation?
But do you admit you
Excuse me,
said
I'm
not
making a
dot has
point.
changed? I'm just asking.
Excuse me, I said
Do you admit you
How-
said that?
I said that they are preserved even to those differences of sound, right?
But did you say not even a dot has changed? I'm just
Listen.
That's what he said.
I'm asking
Yeah,
just a
that's
question.
what we
Try
said.
to
Yeah.
listen, then you will
I'm
learn.
asking if he said that.
I said that they are all preserved. And what happens is some people with comprehension problem, and it seems to be the majority of the Christians here, unfortunately, they come along and say, oh, Mansur said, they're all the same. They're all the same. How many videos can you
they're
go
not
and
the
see?
same.
Did you
They
say
said,
not a dot has been changed?
I said they are preserved even to the dots. Do you know what dot means in the transmission of
But
the
did
Quran?
you say not a dot has been changed?
No, I never said that. That is my claim.
Are you
But
pretending to
people
not
like
understand,
him-
or do you
people
not
like
really
him.
understand?
He's making his claim
People
because
like
he's on
him,
video.
and the
So
one-
if he's repeating it,
No.
he's just going to put the
Do you
full
want to
video.
understand? Is the first question.
but I'm asking
do
for clarification.
Do the Christians want to understand? That's the first question.
asking
Do
for
they
clarification.
actually want to
I'm
understand the
asking for
Islamic
clarification.
perspective?
I'm asking for
If you do,
clarification.
listen to him.
No,
Yeah.
I'm asking. No.
Yeah.
See what you're saying from an Islamic perspective. That's fine. I'm asking his exact words.
My
What
exact
did he
words.
say?
My exact words is
Do you
recorded
understand? Not
in
what
many
the
channels.
Okay, listen carefully
In
then.
Sidawa channel, right?
Please listen
I said
carefully.
They are preserved. Even to the
dots,
sounds, right?
to the
You know
letter.
how they're preserved? Let me tell you what a dot is. Do you know what a dot is in the Quranic reading? What is a dot?
Go on, explain.
Yes, what is a dot in a reading? I never said it's a reading. I'm talking about how they are transmitted in the mushafs. In a reading, when you read them, they are pronounced the same, right? The words. There is not even an additional chapter or a surah. There is no additional ayah or a verse. There is no additional or omission of a word. It's exactly the same. This is what it is. In the reading of the house.
So you didn't mean a literal dot?
So when I talked about the mushaf, I said the preservation, even to this level. For example, I even used the example of da'ufa, du'fin and da'fin. Now let me ask you, do you hear the difference? Da'fin and du'fin. Is there a difference?
Yes.
There is a difference. So when I said even to that difference between a haraka, a vowel, right, of a or u, even to that level is preserved. Now, if someone comes along and says, oh, it means there is no change even to this, what are you going to say? Is that what I'm claiming?
You asked for three differences between the wash Qurans.
I'm claiming that they're preserved even to this level of differences.
But did you say it was preserved to the dot?
But yeah, he's not saying dot now.
I said,
Yeah, he's not saying dot
look.
I'm just
Isa,
asking.
I have to bring it up.
The problem is, wait,
I
Mansur.
said
but
exactly
I don't-
You are talking about intricate academic
Absolutely.
you know,
no,
details.
no.
These guys, unfortunately,
They-
are not able to understand what you're talking about. You can bang your head against the wall all day.
But there's
yeah?
an Islamic
What is
They keep on asking the same question.
I'm just asking for
Tell you,
clarification on your own
a
words.
dot in the Islamic academic understanding, right, is when you write something with a dot, in Quranic manuscripts it refers to either a diacritical point to differentiate between, say, ba and a ta, or a noon or a ya, or vowelization, that you make them into different vowels.
So let's agree.
That's-
if
that's-
you use the phrase preserved to the dot, you were using the Arabic.
Can you read it?
Arabic definition.
Can you read it?
I can't read it. No.
So what are you talking about?
Listen to me.
How can we
He's
explain?
spoken for very
If you-
long.
No,
Let me make my
Papa,
point.
Let me explain something to you. If we are discussing a text, and the questioner has no idea as to how the text is put down, written, the traditional
So
way of
you're ignoring
writing
the
it,
point.
or how
That's
the
not the
traditional.
point. The point is
Wait.
The point is
Let me-
here,
let me
Allah
finish.
has
You're
changed
conflating
Quran.
two different things.
Wait.
We're saying his
How
explanation.
can he possibly explain a
His
phenomenon
explanation.
to you you do not understand?
But his wording
He
is
used the
now
word
changed.
dot while speaking the English language.
So where's the dot?
No,
Can you show me
listen.
the dot?
Listen, if the brother used the word dot while speaking English, we assume he's referring to the English definition of a dot, not the Arabic
Your
definition.
assumption is, you are faulty with your assumption. So now, that's why.
So we assumed you meant an English
No,
dot.
so
If you
you
meant an
assumed,
Arabic
you
dot,
assumed wrong. Did you ask for clarification?
it shouldn't be needed.
No, of course it's needed. We were
Why
talking
should it
about
be necessary?
We
We're
are
speaking
talking about
English.
no.
I assumed that
But
we're
why are you arguing with him?
We are.
You're asking him, and you
shame.
don't know. No, wait.
You
You
should
don't.
try and
Okay,
understand.
first,
I'm
let me
understanding.
ask you. Let me ask you.
go on.
Are you asking him or arguing with him?
I am attempting to understand him.
Okay.
Good.
In that attempt, there is a basic prerequisite.
Yes, and
that
he
is
used the word dot,
to pay
and he meant
attention
the
and listen.
Arabic.
Right? Ladies, you cannot argue with him.
okay.
I'll tell you why.
Sure.
I'll tell you why.
No, go on.
Because you do not have the knowledge he has.
I do not know. No,
Okay,
no,
on
Arabic,
that topic.
no,
on
of
that
Arabic,
topic.
no, not
okay.
at all.
Right. So don't argue with
We're
him.
not arguing about the
Ask
Arabic.
him and listen
Everything
to the
you said
answer
about
and
diacritical
leave it as
points and
that.
vowelization, I have no
If
issue
you
with.
want to argue, demonstrate the ability
Yep.
to argue on that particular topic. If you don't have the ability to
I do not
argue
wish
that
to
particular
argue on that
topic,
particular
then
topic.
listen, please.
Okay, can I say a sentence?
You are either teaching
I'm
or
gonna say a
learning.
sentence. Tell me if it's true or false.
Go,
yeah?
go.
Did you use the word dot in that phrase? And is it wrong of us to assume that you meant the English definition?
Can you quote me exactly?
I'm quoting the brother here. I haven't watched the video.
Even by the
myself.
Then
dot,
don't make
the
me say anything
letter,
about
the
No, no,
vowel,
no,
and
Okay,
the
maybe he
sound.
can quote me. Quote me
That's
exactly.
your
Let me
fault.
ask you.
I can
It's
paraphrase.
been preserved
No.
even to the
Paraphrase.
dot,
That is your
letter,
mistake.
You mean to
vowels,
find the video?
and sound. That's
Yeah,
your
go
word.
ahead. Take the video.
No, we're
and
arguing about a very small point.
Don't misquote me
Did you
because
say
we
yes
know.
or no?
It's about the
Did
video.
you say the
I'm
Quran
quoting
has been
exactly how you
preserved to
said
the
it,
dot? Yes or no?
Listen, what I said.
You say the Christians never give you a yes or no answer. I'm asking for a yes or no answer.
Excuse me, my friends, right? You are here trying to misquote me, as you've been doing all along.
So the answer is no, you didn't say that.
So the answer is, what did I say? Then say, did I say that?
Yours.
Go back to what I said.
If you didn't say that, then
No,
why are you
go
defending
back to what I
you?
said.
We're going on a tangent. Can we
Go
have
ahead.
our discussion?
Do you know what he said?
No, but
Do you remember what he
I'm trying
said?
to ask him
No,
what he
but
said,
this
and he's not
started
giving
off-
me a yes or no
Pull it
answer.
out.
asking.
Play it, and then we talk about
I
it.
want to discuss something different with you.
Did he
No,
use that phrase?
otherwise we talk about something else.
Yeah, let's talk about something else. Why?
Because we know
Yeah.
what the Quranic preservation means.
Yes or no answer.
And the Christians are the last people on the planet to talk about preservation.
Okay.
Okay, if we, the questions they ask about the Quran, valid questions,
Yes.
academic questions, which we are happy to answer.
Okay.
When we apply the same questions to the biblical text, you have no legs to stand on. You guys are a bunch of hypocrites.
This isn't about the Quran.
You guys, it's like kettle telling it's like kettle telling the pot or black.
Let me.
You know the problem is, they can't even quote me right.
Yes.
Look how
I
incapable
can't.
they are.
I asked you if you said it, I wasn't
can't.
quoting
He
you.
said-
He memorized it.
he said- He said the Quran has been preserved even to the dot, letter, sound, and vowel.
Yes, we stand by that.
Thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
we stand by
We call
that.
you. We call
Yes.
you. Sorry, so why
Yes.
are you calling us a liar then?
Yes.
That's what he demonstrated.
Why
Dolphin
you
and
call us a liar
dolphin,
then?
even to the dot, which represents a vowel, even to that level.
He's going off.
No, wait.
Tangent.
What is our claim? Let me put it simply so that you understand. Our claim is that we have every single word of the Quran transmitted to us directly from the Prophet. This is
before it was
what our
burnt?
claim is. Now look at your face.
When did the Prophet get the word? When did the Prophet get
No,
the
no,
word?
wait.
was burnt?
This is what I
Was that
claim.
before or
And
after
we
it was
will
burnt?
stand by. I want you to make the
Was that
same
before
claim.
or after it was burnt?
I want you to make the
No,
same
it's a
claim
fair
about
question,
Mark.
though.
Can you
Was
make
that
the same claim
before or
about
after it was burnt?
Gospel of Mark? Mark, Luke, John. Can you make the same claim? Can you repeat my words? Can you repeat my words? We claim that the Gospel of Mark has been transmitted to us in the very wording he wrote. Repeat that. Can you claim that? Can you claim
So
that?
are you saying?
Can you claim that?
So you're
Hello?
disputing.
Why have you gone off track?
Are you saying
Why
that?
were they
Wait.
Can you repeat that?
Why was the
Can you-
evidence
This is how you are a bunch of hypocrites.
Okay.
This is why we don't like talking to people like you.
Let me.
That's why, because you are a bunch of hypocrites.
Okay.
You throw something at us, and you guys, as I said, the kettle telling the pot you're black.
You've made a very good point. Now,
You can never repeat that claim. Any Christian here, any Christian missionary or activist or scholar or a student, whoever you are, can you make this claim? The Gospel of Mark has been transmitted to us in the very wording
Okay,
the
wait.
last seven
wrote
verses
once
are not
upon a
there.
time.
Okay,
Excuse
can I-
me.
I want you,
The last verses are not there.
anyone
What?
who is able to say these words,
Corruption.
anyone.
Your proof
The
has
answer
been
is no.
burnt.
Let
We
him
kept
answer.
our
The answer is
evidence.
no.
We kept
The
our
answer is no.
Okay.
Are you a Christian?
Yes, I am.
Now-
Okay, so can you help us by repeating my words?
Wait.
Can you make that claim?
We're talking about.
Okay, can you repeat after me?
We're talking about source
The Gospel of Mark.
Yes.
This guy's very brave.
Let's
He
talk
keeps
about
coming
let's
for-
talk about source primacy.
Yes.
I'm going to give everyone a
Wait.
definition.
No. I want to stick to the topic.
No.
You're talking about the Quran.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do it till 11
Yes.
o'clock at night.
That's fine.
I've got 5 hours. No
Yeah.
problem.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So now we're going to do that. Before we do that, however, let's be fair with each other. We make a claim about the Quran. Let's hear my claim.
No.
We claim that
Wait,
every
wait.
single
Wait.
word taught by the Prophet Muhammad, as the Quran has reached us uncorrupted, uninterrupted. Yes, it has reached every single word.
But the
Did
document
you
itself
hear
is
my
correct.
claim?
Yes, I
Every
did.
single word.
Now, I've got-
Now, make the same claim about the Gospel of Mark.
No. Wait.
Hello?
You're not making it.
Wait. You're not making that claim.
Now,
So on what basis?
Wait.
On what basis are you questioning the Quran
Now,
when you
let me
guys
make-
cannot make the
let
same
me
claim?
make my point.
It's like I'm a drinker. I'm a drunkard. I come to you. Why do you drink? Man, you're a drunkard. Man, you're an alcoholic. I sniff cocaine.
I had
God
a question.
forbid. I sniff cocaine.
You're going
and I
around
come
in
to you and I
circles.
condemn you.
Let
Why
me-
do you sniff cocaine?
Let me ask my question.
Why are you such a crackhead?
Let me ask.
You would tell me, get lost, man.
Let me-
go and fix yourself.
Let me answer my
So
question.
the point is,
Let me ask my question. You
Tell him
now
to
said
get
the
lost one
point.
more time.
if you want me to spend my 5 hours explaining
I
the
don't need-
procedure to you, then we need to be equal.
I'm
We need to be
asking
equal.
you a
Equality
simple
is,
question.
I'm making a claim. Can you make the same claim?
He's spoken. about address this. Now I've been waiting to make a point.
Can we have a conversation?
Yes, we can have a conversation.
Can you make the same claim?
Let me now ask my question. Because you were talking about source primacy.
I'm asking a very simple question in the English language. Can you
made
make the same claim I made about the Quran?
Let me say.
Can you make the same claim about the New Testament I made about the Quran?
You
don't need to, right? You don't need to, right? You don't need to. You don't need to.
I've been waiting.
Answer the question.
I've been waiting to speak.
Can you answer the question?
You said your piece.
I hope you put this video up on your Coco channel, right?
This is tangent.
Don't change. Don't edit. Don't cut out.
We don't need to edit anything.
Now.
Okay.
You were talking about
my brothers. I can see why you're upset. I can see why you don't let me talk. I know.
I've waited for man.
I want to play a simple game. I want to play a game which is simple. I'm making a claim about the Quran. Can you make the same claim about Can you make the same claim about the New Testament?
We don't need that.
I'm waiting for an answer in the past 10 minutes.
Which I allowed you to speak.
Okay, he's going to answer that question.
No, I'm not going to
answer my question.
No, you are
I allowed you to speak.
If you don't answer, there's no discussion.
There's no discussion. Yes, there is no discussion.
Wait. Okay, let's get quiet. When I came, he said he wanted to address his.
Forget about coming and going.
No. Let me make my point. Let me make my point. Because I've been waiting to speak. When I came,
you guys were standing there.
Can I make my point?
Thinking as if you have a point. You don't have a point.
Can I make my point? Can I make my point?
Yeah.
That was not my discussion I wanted to talk about.
It doesn't matter.
But now, Mansur was talking. He said, let him make his point to the camera. I've been waiting patiently. I said I had a camera.
And then you were asking him. Remember, when you were poking him every 5 seconds. Dot. Remember that? Now when we come to it, you don't want to talk about it.
That was not my intention of the discussion. That was not my intention of the discussion. So now.
And now you don't have. Now you don't have any words.
Can I speak?
Wait. Let's not deceive your Christian audience. Let's not deceive your Christian audience. Let them know the reality. The reality is the Quran is preserved word by word from the Prophet. Is the Gospel of Mark? Is it preserved word by word as Mark wrote it? Simple question. Simple question. Can you answer the question? You don't know? Do you know?
Yeah, the last few verses in some Bibles is there, in some Bibles, and some Bibles
it's not. I'm not even talking about that. I'm not talking about the ending of Mark. I'm talking about the entire Gospel of Mark. Can you make that claim? I'm repeating my claim. The Gospel of Mark has reached us as Mark wrote it in wording.
Okay.
Can you
It has reached us as according to the manuscripts, but some other manuscripts have additional bits.
Have you studied the manuscripts?
No.
You haven't? No. So how do you make that claim?
Because I read about it.
So you have studied about it?
Okay.
I studied it a little bit, yeah.
Okay. So
but we're not making that claim.
Okay.
We're not making a claim.
That's fine. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So do you admit?
You got a loud voice.
Do you admit that you do not have the Gospel of Mark in wording as Mark wrote it? Yes? Yes?
We do have it.
No, you don't have it.
No,
I'm saying you don't have it.
Some Bibles, there are some additional verses. Some other.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe.
Do you know about the variants?
Clearly not.
You don't know the way. How many manuscripts of Mark do we have? Where is the oldest manuscript? Where is the oldest manuscript? Where's the papyri?
I don't know.
Where is the papyri? I've seen it. I've gone to see it.
Good.
I'm so serious about it. I've gone to see it in Chester Beatty Library.
He doesn't want to have a
discussion.
He's going on tangent.
I've been to see it.
Going on tangent.
Okay. Now
I wanted to have a discussion.
Now we have the answer. The answer is we do not have Mark.
Are they all there?
If not, why do you want to talk about the Quran?
Because I had a question.
If you sniff cocaine, why do you want to tell him why do you want to tell me I'm the
because
if you sniff cocaine, why do you want to tell me I'm the
because if the Quran is the direct word of God, I have a question for you. Yes. Now,
you admitted the Bible is corrupted, the New Testament is corrupted. Okay. How is it not corrupted? How is it not corrupted?
No.
Let's talk about it.
Let me ask
who wants to talk? Do you want to talk?
Okay. I wanted to have a discussion about something else.
He's saying it's not corrupted. Do you agree with him?
I want to have a discussion about something else.
He's saying the New Testament is not corrupted.
I have a question about something else.
But you can go on.
You want to change the topic now?
Yes.
Let's change the topic of
He wants to change the topic now.
To change the topic to the one I wanted to originally ask.
Because we don't. If you're naked, why are you telling me I'm naked? I'm not naked. I've got clothes on. You're naked.
Okay.
Yes. You don't have a book that's preserved. We have every single word.
Hey, go.
Every single word of the
والبيت والآل في اللغة مذكر. نعم، فهذه تأتي. وكذلك في القرآن عندما الملائكة خاطبت زوجة إبراهيم قال عليكم وهي امرأة، فهذا يجوز في اللغة.
نعم.
فالحمد لله أنا ليس مع داعش، أنا أحذر من داعش الحمد لله ونحذر من هذا. لكن اسمع، ما نقول الآن أخي عبد الجليل، الآن هذا وقع المسلمين الآن أصبحوا يميعوا الدين، لأن احنا في الدين ما فيه القتال، ما فيه الجهاد، لا نحن ما فيه لا تقتل بدون حق، لكن نجاهد وندافع عن أنفسنا. إذا دخل علينا عدو إلى بلادنا فلا بد أن ندافع عن أنفسنا.
هذا شيء آخر. هذا شيء آخر أخي.
لكن هذا بدنا
احنا نريدك أنت توضح السيرة في الإسلام.
أنا أفعل هذا الحمد لله.
هذا أهم شيء، يعني يكون صورة واضحة، يوضحون كل شيء بعيد عن التطرف، عن القتل والذبح واللي حصل صورة صحيحة. الإسلام المسلم الصحيح يعني يكون لك قدوة كمان كان في الماضي، يعني الرسول هو كان القدوة لنا. تمام؟
لكن عبد الجليل ليش ما تتبع الخلفاء الراشدين؟
هو اتبعوش ما اتبعوا، بس انا قصدي شنو؟ انا قصدي بدون تطرف.
لا ما تطرفوا، لا
بدون
احنا ما نحرض. نعم
انا قصدي هذا.
احنا ما نحرض. اسمع
انا ماشي معاه.
احنا لا نحرض الحمد لله. نحن شوف، انا عندي في هذا المكان تقريبا 11 سنة آتي إلى هذا المكان. نعم من مدة أنا الحمد لله. أنا أكثر الأوقات من قبل كنت أتكلم مع الشيعة العرب، لكن والله أذهب إلى البيت أخي هدك. نعم فإيش أتكلم مع الناس مع الكفار، فالحمد لله كثير من الشهادة الناس يدخلون الإسلام الحمد لله بتوفيق الله، فهمتني؟ لكن لابد من إيش؟ لا يجوز تأخير البيان في وقت الحاجة. فالآن إذا جاء عندي شيعي أراد أن يطعن في أمنا عائشة والصحابة فلا بد أن أدافع عنه.
هذا ما يجوز.
هذا معروف.
هاجم.
ايش كلام تتكلم بلغة عربية ولا ايش؟
اوكي. احنا نريد يعني يكون يعني توضح صورة الإسلام الحقيقية.
أنا أفعل الحمد لله، لكن أنا ليس قدوة أخي، أنا إنسان جزائري.
لا ما يخالف، بس أنت من تتكلم ما شاء الله إنجليزي مالك قوي، توضح الناس كلها جالسة تجي من كل يجون الدولة.
أنا عبد الجليل تعرف المرة الماضية كنت أفعل هذا، فدخل هذاك الشيعي وأصبح أنت كذا وأنت كذا. أنا كنت أبين بأن إيش نحن نؤمن هذا والتوحيد الذي جاءت به الرسل والأنبياء، لابد الشخص أن يعبد الله وحده ولا يجوز الاستغاثة بالأموات، فاهمني؟ أنا هذا اللي كنت أقوله، لكن هو أتى إيش؟ وأنت كذا وأنت كذا يا أخي، وأنا إنسان عادي نرفي شوية كذلك.
وأنت تعرف الرسول عليه الصلاة والسلام من كان يطلع يقول لا تقطع شجرة، لا تأذي أحد.
نعم صحيح. لا
هذا هو أهم شيء أخلاق الرسول. الرسول نتبعه لأنه هو القدوة لنا.
صحيح.
هو أهم شيء هذا.
عليه الصلاة والسلام.
الخلفاء الراشدين المهديين والتابعين إلى يوم الدين. قصدي يعني شنو؟
يروحون عند الاموات يستغيثون بالاموات.
ليس اخي الشيعة الصوفيه، انا كنت صوفي وكنا نفعل هذا الشيء. انا كنت اذهب الى القبر.
الله سبحانه وتعالى يقول وابتغوا الى الله الوسيله. من الوسيله؟
ابتغوا اليه الوسيله، ليس الله.
من الوسيله؟ من
الاعمال الصالحه.
من الوسيله؟
الاعمال الصالحه.
روح تعلموا تعال.
انا اقول لك الدليل، الدليل من القران. الشيعة ما يعطيك دليل من القران. هذيك بطيخ. تبين باللي تبين من تراعي الغنم جبت هنا رمضان بطيخ وتفاح. كما قال ايش بطيخ؟ انا اقول لك ايش الوسيله؟ الايه في القران تبينها، ربنا امنا فاغفر لنا. اي لماذا اغفر لنا؟ لان ايش؟ امنا. فايش؟ تتوسل بالاعمال الصالحه. صاحب البطيخ ما يعرف حتى الآية لكن هو ما حفظ الآية. هو أولا ابتغوا إلى الله،
لأنه الجملة تسبق اللي قبله واللي بعده، المعنى تتغير.
اللاحق والسابق هذه معروفة. نعم.
اللغة العربية.
فلا بد الإنسان كذلك يفهم القرآن كما فهمه المصطفى عليه الصلاة والسلام وصحابته الكرام رضي الله عن الصحابة أجمعين. نعم. فهذا الشيء ونستغفر الله لي ولكم. بارك الله فيك. سامحنا عبد الجليل. تعرف أحيانا في المناظرة.
لا احنا نريد الوجهة البراقة والصحيحة
أنا أجرب أخي، أنا إنسان محصوم أخي، أنا إنسان عادي.
دائما يوجه لأنه ما شاء الله.